We're in Bathgate in central Scotland. Well, as you can see from flying your drone up outside, it's extremely windy and wet, just the usual that we always get here. So Gavin came to me, he was quite unsure. He'd been getting a lot of misinformation, which is quite common in the heat pump industry. Everybody's saying one thing, there's different heat losses. So he was told he needed a 13 kilowatt heat pump. Then he sent me the drawings, and it was a brand new build, kind of a mixture of brand new and old. I was like, there's no way that is a 13 kilowatt heat pump. I was like, right, hold the bus, send me the drawings, let's go through it. And then that's when we got into the actual heat loss and seeing what you needed. This house is really, really efficient, right? It's up there with the best. And straight away I thought, right, okay, this is a showcase one here. I've got the opportunity to throw the kitchen sink at this and make it as best as I can. So I helped them design the underfloor heating. It was a different contractor that done it. We use them as well. They're brilliant guys. And I was like, right, design it. Here's the size of the pipes between each underfloor heating loop. We're going to go open loop, well, no pumps, all open loop, everything, to make it as free flowing and as simple as possible with the lowest flow temperature possible. Well, for instance, we have turned up here today, just had a quick calculation and looked at this on-screen control panel, and it's telling us we're getting 440% efficiency for the month of November, and it's been averaging 0, -1, -2, and the other day there it was -5, and we're still averaging 440% efficiency for the month. So to me, that's a win. See, this job's great for me, right, because there's especially the old school builders, there's a stigma against new technology, heat pumps. They're like, oh, they don't work, blah blah blah. You know what it's like, right? So the fact that I've come in, managed to convince Gavin, a builder who's building his own house, fit a heat pump, get it working, and him be absolutely over the moon. He told me he's still on site and he still gets guys saying, oh, you're not fitting one of the heat pumps, are you? And then he's then going on to explain to them what we do, how we did it, and how good it is. And we've actually went and won some work from it as well. So this is a dedicated plant room that Gavin built just behind one of the bathrooms. So it's basically in the eaves of the house. We have got over here, this is your underfloor heating manifold. So we've got flow and returns up here, and as you'll see, the heat pump goes flow and returns straight in. There is no pumps, right? So we're going fully open loop in here. Then from the design drawing, we can set the different flow rates for each loop that's going through the property. Got a volumizer here just to add an extra bit of volume into the property, because heat pumps love a volume of water and they need it to run more efficiently when they're doing their defrost cycles. They'll pull water back in, and then you've just got your expansion vessels, and just behind me here we've got a 250 litre Valiant Unistore tank, and that's providing the hot water in here as well. Yes, I am proud of this job, and I wasn't the only person that picked up on this job and thought that it was a great job. We just picked up an award for this, 2 awards actually, and the one for this job was Best New Build Renewables Renovation Project in Scotland and the Scottish Energy Efficiency Awards. So I've kind of used it as a bit of a showcase. I'm showing other customers, and it's actually led to even more work, and we're picking up more new build projects alongside our retrofit. So yeah, really, really proud of it.